I'm joined by Gracie and Emalee from Thelma and Marcella's boutique, which is just like a block away from us here at Moose FM. Good morning, Gracie.
Good morning.
And good morning to you, Emalee.
Good morning.
Thank you both for being here today. Tell us a bit about this boutique. I know you've been in a new location for a couple months, but you very rightly corrected me that you've actually had your business open for a couple of years now. What is it you do at the boutique?
So we have our clothing boutique in the front, women's clothing, and then we have a hair salon in the back with 2 chairs that we rent out, and yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can essentially come by, do some shopping, and get your hair done
Yes,
at the same time,
yeah.
hey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Very cool. What inspired you to decide to take on this business venture? Because as I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong, you were pretty young when you decided you wanted to start this business, correct?
Yes. So I had just graduated, so I was 18, and then Emily was in grade 11, so 16.
Mm-hmm.
And we had, I don't know, it was just, I graduated 2020, so it was all during COVID, so we didn't really know what to do with our lives. So we kind of just, I don't know.
You were in hair school,
I was in hair school. I did the hair trade at the high school.
I see, okay.
So then I came out doing hair, and then we just kind of went from there. Emmy's always had a love for fashion, so traveled all over the place with dance, and
I
kind of
see.
came about.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're more kind of the hair side of things then, and then, Emalee, you're more of the fashion side.
Yeah.
Gracie mentioned it. I mean, I guess you've kind of always had a flair or an interest in fashion, I suppose.
Definitely.
And you thought, I want to make this so that I could sell it to other people or give a sense of style to Fort St. John that I suppose maybe didn't exist for you in your mind?
Well, I think here, we only have a few stores, right?
Yeah.
And we kind of target the younger audience almost, which is what we kind of need. We don't have a lot of that here. Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
By younger, do you mean are you aiming for high schoolers or kind of young 20s?
Like young 20s, 30s.
I see. Okay. And where do you draw this kind of fashion from, I guess is my next question. I know very little about fashion. You probably could tell. But who's getting, where are you getting your ideas from to say, I want to sell this in my store and maybe not that, for example?
I don't know. I think a lot of it's just social media, right? I go on TikTok and that's where I find things. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I need to find something like that, bring it in, right? That's kind of where I get everything from.
You also probably see it a bit. She travels a lot for dance.
Yeah.
So she'll be overseas a lot, so gets to see all the different fashion everywhere.
Very cool. And do you find it, given kind of how remote Fort St. John is in compared to other places in the country, is it a challenge to bring some of these items in and be able to sell them?
Definitely.
Yeah.
But then it's kind of just gotta I don't know. Sometimes it's hard because people are like, oh, that's too fancy for here, or that's not really this thing. But then I'm like, what? You can just do it. It's not gonna affect you in any way. It's what you're wearing. It's how you feel about yourself, kind of thing.
I see. Gracie, a similar vein, I mean, in terms of your hairstyling and sort of the salon side of things, do you aim to give something, to provide something different? Come to me if you want to try something new that maybe you aren't just seeing on everyone else who's around town?
Kind of. Now I more or less kind of just not run it, but I deal with our chair renters in there.
Yeah.
So I kind of taken a step back from hair a little bit, but I was doing blowouts and stuff, so kind of something you just go in, you get a wash and style instead of you don't have to come in and get the whole cut and color, and just a quick wash and style or a longer wash and style, long nice head massage kind of thing. But
wonderful.
Yeah.
Then I have to also ask, what inspired you to move from your former location to where you are now? Was it you wanted more space, a different space? You wanted to be in a different location?
Yeah, for sure. So the little house was awesome. We loved all the character that it had.
Yeah.
We had our little bug out front, which hopefully we'll be able to get fixed up and put out in front of the sidewalk there because we have enough room. But it was just a little bit out of the way, not great parking. You didn't get much foot traffic. So over here, since we're right across from Scoop, you can go shop at Scoop, go to Wheat and Honey, go check out the farmhouse. It's all kind of just right there. So
yeah,
just in that much better area.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Well, I do want to get to what times are open and all that, and as well, you've got a promotion, a bit of an event thing going on right now. I think as well. Hey?
Yes. So tonight, actually, or this evening, we have an event from 3 to 8, and it's with 7 or 6 other local businesses in town.
Mm-hmm.
We have Scoop Clothing, Borealis Clothing, Old is the New, The Farmhouse, Peaceful Pages, and then Shoppers Beauty Boutique, and then us of course. So basically what you have to do is you have to shop at 3 of those businesses, and you have a chance. We have a little punch card, so you'll get a punch card, and if you shop at 3, doesn't matter how big your purchase is, it could be $5 for all we care. It's still shopping local, and you're supporting local, and you can get a entry into our door prize at the store, which is valued over $2,000.
Holy mackerel!
Yes,
That's a big door prize.
Yeah.
Wow.
and it's with all a whole bunch of local businesses in town, and so it's an easy thing to do. I think it's nice to, and even just to get around, you get to see what everyone kind of has tonight, and then it'll be drawn tomorrow morning. And then we have another event on the 23rd. We are partnered up with Sticks and Stones Pottery, and we've planned this event, and we have Project Cupcake coming in, as well as icing permanent jewelry, and they have pop-ups in the store for just a last-minute shopping event before Christmas.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Well, tell us a bit about, your address is there, 9834 100th Ave. What's kind of your hours of operation for everything you do?
So for most of it, we're 10 to 5.
Like Monday to Friday?
Monday, or it depends.
Tuesday to Friday.
Tuesday to Friday, okay.
Yeah,
And
it
then
changes
Saturday,
a little bit,
we're
but
always open 10 to 4.
we post it on our stories a lot, but Emmy and I help teach dance, or Emmy dances and I help teach dance. So
Oh, I see.
From
So
then on, our mom
generally
helps her.
you have these hours, but
Yes.
sometimes
Yeah.
it's got to
It can
change
get it.
depending.
Yeah,
Okay.
which-
And if people want to know more, I know you've got a very nice website. What's the
Yes.
best way to find out, about you, about the business, what kind of stuff you, if you can't come in right away?
Yeah, for sure. Emmy does all that.
Yeah, I'd say our social media is the best way to find things out and
Yeah.
to know if we're open and all that.
So you got a Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, again, it's Thelma and Marcella's Boutique. They're at 9834 100th Ave. I guess right next door to the Northern Grand, it would be
Yes.
basically
Mhm.
there.
It's a bright pink building.
Yeah, can't miss it. Gracie and Emalee, it was very nice of you to come
Yes,
in, and
thank
it was
you.
nice to meet you
Yes,
both.
thank
Thanks for
you.
being here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Vocal for Local is brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op.
Join us next Thursday for the next edition of Vocal for Local, brought to you by the Fort St. John Co-op. If you have a small business and would like to be featured for free, call us at 787-7100 or email reception@moosefm.ca.